Yo, I am hyphen X, man. Welcome to the show. It's the Great Conversation Podcast. Do me a quick favor, guys. Let me know if you can hear us. I'm checking out some new audio right now. Let me know if you can hear us by dropping us a one in the comments for me. Thank you for coming on. We're talking. Your boy's been busy. Your boy has been busy. Let me see if this volume works. Okay, yeah. All right. Drop a one in the comments for us, man. I am hyphen X. Welcome to the Great Conversation Podcast, where we indulge in healthy dialogue about topics that are important in today's society and culture. Your boy has been busy. Are you looking to manifest your deepest desires and achieve your goals? Look no further than the Manifest Your Desires by Goal Setting Journal. This revolutionary 6-week journal. This is going to help you set and achieve your most important aspirations. Okay. The journal is designed. It has visualizations, gratitude. Everything is in this journal. Get serious about you. Get serious about what you want to do. Link is going to be in the bio. Okay. Get serious about you. Okay. Link's going to be in the bio. Thank you. What's that? Who does that say? Trishida?
Trisha.
Oh, Trisha?
Yeah.
All right, Trisha. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. All right. I'm just going to hop into it, man. I got Syn Evanz here.
How's it going? It is an honor. Pleasure.
Artist, thinker.
A lot. Think a lot.
If I'm going to ask you a question right off the bat.
Yes, sir.
You're telling yourself to someone else. Who are you?
I am needed. I am something that can do or I can make a lot of change for the good if I am taken seriously, or more so, or even just listen to it. If someone can just listen to me, and yeah, I think that I'm needed, and I don't like to speak highly of myself because sometimes I guess people come off, or I come off to people I got a big head or some shit like that, but I fucking feel like that, I am something special.
Yeah,
something special.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
If you can't say that you're special, then why should you be treated as such?
Exactly.
You know?
Right.
But so you have to know at first. They always say, like, you know what I'm saying, you the first to know if you stink or not.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Well, you should be the first to know if you successful or not.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Or what you're good at or what you're not good at.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm sorry. Right, exactly. I'm sorry. And
all these things need to start to coexist for you to be who you are.
Yeah.
So you say that you are needed, needed to do what?
I'm sorry, sir. Hold on 1 second. Let me just turn this off completely. It's supposed to completely turn off.
Guys, this is the interactive show. You are free to join the conversation right there in the comments, or later on, I'll have a spot where you guys can actually come on live with us. Okay.
I gotta call you back, beautiful. Okay, I'm busy right now. Okay, beautiful. I'm sorry. Love you.
That dude has never stopped.
Love you, baby. All right, call you back soon. All right.
It's a black dad right here.
There we go. Thank you, man. Hey,
that's a black dad right here.
There we go. But yeah, I see. I guess when I said needed earlier, I got ahead of myself because I think so highly of myself. So when it comes to just like music or giving kids dreams or just hoping the best for the future and hoping for everyone else, I'm a person that's needed to like understand that you shouldn't judge someone. Don't take the worst thing someone did and judge them off that or treat them as such, because a lot of people have a lot of good inside. A lot of people can change when they get a second chance. A lot of people just really needs a second chance or need someone to listen to them or just be there for them, and I'm that person. I might not even know you, and I still feel that way. I could be that way with you if there's a reason for me and you to interact with each other. Like if I meet you and someone is trying to make it somewhere in life, and I want to do the same thing, but you like to manage music, you like to find talent, stuff like that, and I make music and I do this, we can intertwine and make a better life for us if we take this seriously and listen to each other. And just that person, I guess, if you feel like that you have nobody to believe in what you believe in or see your vision, I'm that person to hear you out and see your vision. No lie, just because it can probably be something. It could probably be us. Yeah.
I used to have that same train of thought. Just full transparency, I used to have that same train of thought, and then my mentor, he made me realize, he was like, "Damn, boy, you got a codependency, even if it means for you to be successful. Like, your success depend on if somebody else works with you to be successful." You know what I'm saying? He's like, "That's pretty pitiful." You know what I'm saying? My mentor, Rob Williams, he, the Invisible Dragon, he did held no punches with me, and it was the first time in my life like somebody did that for me. You know what I'm saying? They didn't treat me like the golden boy, the golden child. You know what I'm saying? Oh, this is he grew up without his mom. You know what I'm saying? Feeling sorry for me. He just told me straight up. And I really appreciated him for that. And when I was like, codependency, I was really upset when he said that to me. I'm like, I don't. But then I had to look at my life, and I was like, this nigga right.
Absolutely right.
You know what I'm saying?
You're absolutely, I feel you. Because man, thinking the same thing about myself. And as I say these things, man, it's like I sit around a lot of times and say, well, man, if we couldn't come along, man, if they could just do it, and no lie, at the end of the day, it's a bunch of bullshit. Like, because it takes what you have inside yourself to get up and make some shit happen. And then that's when you start running into people in your life, bro, that you never think you would even be able to, I guess, like, do anything with, but not to say like that, but just you meet people in your life that you never thought that you can build a business or build something beautiful from it, because there was no vision of them in the foresight, from the past, or how your lifestyle was going. Then you run into this person or run into these people and realize that, man, hey, there's a reason why I'm in your life, and there's a reason why you're in mine right now. I believe in the universe, the universe for some reason speaks, and if you listening, man, it's for the right thing. And then that's where, you can't be codependent, and that's a lesson I'm still starting to learn, because I'm still fucking like calling friends, or they calling me, and I'm still arguing over the same dumb bullshit, like, really.
Like, would you say, like, you arguing to the point where, like, you trying to change somebody's mind?
Yeah, and because I'm a realist, you know what I mean? And I'm like, I'll be on some real shit. I'm trying to change people's mind, but it's for the better, I guess, things that they're doing, and I'm just like trying to help out along the way, like on some mentor type shit, really. Things I've done before, and I'm like, hey, if you do it this way, if we try this together, it'll work. It'll really work. But man, and I can't blame them for that. That's just for some reason they, don't want to work with me like that, but I just know it would be for the better. But though now, hey, like on some real shit, it's just like, hey, I have to do what I know I need to do, and people around me will see what I'm doing, and for some reason be a part and help in ways that I know that these other people couldn't.
I remember one time my car was stuck, right? And people would have never known that my car was stuck if I would have never got out and I was trying to push it and I was trying to shovel. You know what I'm saying? And I was trying to push it out, you know what I'm saying? I was trying to shovel it out, All these Mexicans came out of nowhere. Well, I shouldn't say all of them was Mexican. It was like two Mexicans, a black dude, a white guy, you know what I'm saying, and some Indian dude. They are on this street. They all just came. Nobody said anything to anybody. I say that to say this, that nobody deserves help if they're not already trying to help themselves. You know what I'm saying? And some people be like, oh, that's harsh. You know what I'm saying? No, it's not. You know what I'm saying? Because for the simple fact that I am not I don't really have that part of the Jesus Christ in me to sacrifice my life for someone who I would deem unworthy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like I know I'm not there.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
I understand.
So what is the purpose of sacrifice when it comes to personal success?
Oh man. It's sacrifice is something that's it's inevitable. You can't get away, you can't get around it. You're gonna have to sacrifice something in order to, but I guess that depends on how you measure success though. You can be successful, you can be a person with a 9 to 5 family, you know, picket fence, and feel at heart, I'm successful because these are things I wanted. Or then you can feel like I'm not successful because I know I'm supposed to do more in life or have something more in life, you know. So in order to sometimes make it that far and make it and get that success, it does take a lot of sacrifice. Um, it's going to take sacrifice. I felt like I've sacrificed lots of things, man. I don't like to be on that like I've had it hard. Oh, folks cry about me, you know. That's not me at all. But
well, what have you sacrificed?
Not seeing my daughter on a regular basis now. I guess friends, family, because I believe in something, and if they don't believe in it, it's hey, I have to keep it I have to keep it trucking, I gotta keep going, you know. So yeah, not being able to see my daughter, not I guess being looked at as how the family or how other people want to look or see me as, you know. I am who I am, and people would want to see you as this person, you know. And I'm not going to be that person because this is the person I am and who I want to be. And sacrificing, I guess, the love from the people who lose for you for that reason. Uh, yeah. But the thing I know I sacrifice the most is my daughter, not being able to be in her life consistently right now. She lives in California. I'm here in Rockford. And yeah. So I'm moving out there soon too. At the end of the month, I'm moving out to California, staying out there. Yeah, man, and I'm looking forward to that. But it also at the same time, it's something different to me, you know. But she's there, and that's the only thing I need to go there and be there. And when I get there now, I don't know. There's a lot of things I have here, but hey, I'm willing to sacrifice whatever it is to.
So okay, so like when we say sacrifice, right? We're sacrificing. You're giving up something to gain something else. What is the gain?
The gain from it, I think, is the where I am musically. Like conversations between me and her made me realize how much I was invested in this music shit, or how much I'm always head down into some device or something or some notepad, something, you know, doing something when it comes to involves music. That with her not being around, like no lie, it's been a fucking, I don't feel good doing nothing but what I know I'm good at in order for me to be, I don't want to say the best, but one to be something that if you listen to and you pay attention to, you wouldn't have, you got to acknowledge that there's a lot of talent. Or he's really, really good at this, you know? And yeah, just because when she's around, it's the dad. I gotta be dad, you know. I have to make sure that sometimes it's like I don't want to be that way in the music shit because I don't want her fucking growing up and, you know, liking a nigga that's always a nigga. You know what I mean? I want to make her realize that, you know, yeah, dad cooks, dad cleans, dad works, dad's responsible, dad's on time, he's punctual, you know, shit like that. And yeah.
So let me ask you this. Who do you make music for?
I know myself. Good question. Myself, but I've took on the, oh, you don't like this about something, and going to make it better in order and come back and say, hey, you like it now, don't you? And normally get that So it's like I kind of like fell victim to the making music for other people, but now I'm at a place where I'm making music for myself. I feel a lot better where I'm at. Like I'm saying things that mean something to me, and actually the world, I feel like that is not really touched on. Being how I am as a person is, and the things I'm talking about is not really touched on by any other artist. And
what would be some of those things?
The divorce, the love, heartbroken, being vulnerable, family issues, things is crazy. You know what I mean? Like, I always tell people that, man, it's like not just to highlight myself like at all, but I always tell myself that there's a Netflix movie and somehow in behind these last 6 years I've been living, no lie, because if somebody was, I'm always it just feels like there's a camera crew around, because these things are like, I feel like if the world was visualizing, they would be like, this is something special, heartbreak and betrayal, fucking depression, things that people don't really think that Black kids or people of our color, really suffer or go through. And at the time I was suicidal, man. I was like fucking not wanting to be here for stupid reasons, but I didn't really know how to go on in life.
They couldn't really be stupid if you wanted to like in your life. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I think we should give them the proper due. It was probably some heavy issues. You know what I'm saying? To you, it was heavy enough.
Yeah, they were.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they were, bro. I didn't know if I was coming or going. I felt like I was an alien or something, bro. Like I felt like everybody around me was changing and shit. Like it was like, do you understand what the fuck is going on right now? Like, do you
like switching up on you?
Yeah, like yeah, and then more so kind of like switching up on you. But then I guess you've been the same person your whole life, but then kind of like saying the person that you are now, I guess, or the person that you've been your whole life, I don't want to be around that person no more. You know what I'm saying? Not saying you were a bad person, but it's like the people they would treat me as if like I was fucking like speaking something I've never spoken before, but I've been speaking this my whole life. Like I felt like I didn't understand what was going on. You know what I mean? I was in a situation where I lost everything when it came to my family and shit like that. And all I was just saying, yo, hey, if we come together, it'll be better. And I was like, I ain't trying to hear that shit right now. Go sing your songs, nigga, and shit like that.
And when you say like come together, like what would that consist of?
Like if it was the come together on some come together on some like business type where we make music, and I know that there's money in behind it, and if we take it seriously, we can actually make it. So if it takes someone sitting down for a while and doing straight business and understanding this side, then I'm willing to do that, and you guys can. But it's just a reason. I don't know. I felt like my personality. I don't know. It's hard because when you talk to someone, if they lie to you about what they're the question that you're asking, if they lie to you about the question that you're asking, you can't get to an honest conclusion. You can't figure something really, if you say something to ask somebody how they feel or something, they lie about how they feel, you'll go off of what they're telling you. And if they're lying to you, man, it's like where are we getting? And I felt like that everyone felt like it was okay to lie to me.
What do you think they were lying to you to like? Was it malicious? Were they being malicious, or were they trying to say like their intent was like to protect, or they didn't want to hear your response, your true response?
I kind of like tend to come off like kind of like I say it's passionate. You know what I mean? Like if I say something over and over and over and I love you, I want the best for you. I don't want you to feel like I'm telling you on some just like trying to better me type shit. So if I get mad or angry when I'm trying to explain something, especially to people I've known my whole life, I yell, shit like that. I'm never on some violent shit or nothing, but this is just how I express how I feel. Sometimes they don't take it that way or something, it comes too aggressive. I want to be a part of that or something. But
yeah, that's exactly what it is. Nigga said or something. Nigga, that's exactly what it is. That's exactly what it is.
But yeah, you know what I mean? But it's the good. It's like
because I'm the same way. Okay, so like coming up, right? I was known as the angry kid. Like it take one little thing and smack. I'm I'm blowing up.
Yeah.
But then I'm mad because like now I'm alienated. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
People don't really want to be around me. You don't want to talk to me. I'm mad because I really just want to be around. But this is how I am.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But then I realized that that's how it could be. That's how I was.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You're right. Real shit.
Yeah. So
real shit.
I had to switch it up because I had to be. I was just talking to my bro about this. Like people will be like, I don't fuck with nobody. I don't want nobody. I don't really need people. And then they'll start a venture or a business or have an idea, and then all of a sudden they mad because don't nobody fuck with them. Well, you would pride yourself on alienating yourself, being on an island, not fucking with people.
Yeah.
You know, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So now you can't be in any type of business where you have to depend on your success if somebody fucking with you or not.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So you have to find I used to I'm trying to tell you, bro. I used to suffer from that shit. Like, man, if we just all come together and do this, I'm going to tell you what I'm going to do. Now, I'm just in a situation now where I've linked up with my bros from high school over at the True View podcast, man. Check us out. You know what I'm saying? And we do movie reviews over there. And these are my boys from high school. You know what I'm saying? And we're just now linking back up. And one of my favorite things to say is, hey, whatever my part is, I'm going to do it and I'm going to do a good job.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm going to do my end, but I'm already doing. It's easier to work with people when that person is already doing. It's easier for me to come out and help push your car if you already out here trying to push your car.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
You're right.
I mean, man, like my granny really taught me how to look at the world scenarios and apply them to your life. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like she'll wake up and look at the turkeys every morning, or she'll say something really powerful about the squirrels and shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm like, Granny, in my God rest your soul, Granny, but I'm like, Granny, shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I feel you. I know what you mean. Man.
But what are you talking about? But she also talked about sacrifice. She's like, that's what family do for each other. They sacrifice.
Yeah.
But don't use me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'll sacrifice for you, but do not use me.
Right.
And I don't think that even in success we can't use other people for our success. You know what I'm saying? So we already got to be doing shit. You know what I'm saying? And then it feels so much better to link up with my niggas now that I'm already in the process of doing things and I'm not just in the thinking process. Because being in the thinking process with a bunch of niggas is fucking terrifying.
I'm telling you, bro.
It can be dangerous. It can lead to anything.
Yeah, for sure.
But when niggas are already on a road, on a path to success, and then they link up,
man,
you know what I'm saying?
You like, easier is way better to be able to choose on how things need to get done from there forward. You know what I mean? Just come together.
She said that's real talk.
Yeah, real shit. Yeah, really.
Hey man, this is a great conversation podcast, man. I am -X, man. We sitting here, we're talking with Syn Evanz here. We talking about strangers over family and friends,
man,
in order to get to success.
Man.
You know what I'm saying? Go ahead, guys, in the comments right now. Let me know what you feel about that right now. All right, so we back at it, man. Y'all can go ahead and put anything into the comments, man. May let some people on. But is it really strangers over family and friends? Now, I've sold a lot of things. A lot of merch. It's my fifth book. I hear that. That's my fifth book.
Check that out for real.
You know what I'm saying? And watch this. I'm different. I am not afraid to speak highly of myself.
Man, there we go. Right?
You know what I'm saying?
I'm telling you,
this is my fifth book.
I guess, man. I mean, it's
that I put out. I have 5 mixtapes. Okay, 5 books, 5 mixtapes. You can hire me for just about anything. I'm a photographer. I'm a videographer. I dabble in graphic design. I'm a business consultant. I help out with fundraisers for non-for-profits. You know what I'm saying? What else do you want? me to do?
What more do you want from me?
I am on the road to success, and on that road, it got miles, and my foot is on the pedal. You know what I'm saying? Man. And every now and again, I have to stop, and I do have to rehydrate. I do have to refuel. I do have to get things going on in my mind. And sometimes you have to treat your family like strangers for them to mess with you at the same way that a stranger does. Because a stranger doesn't have what? Expectations of you.
Real shit.
Your family do. Oh, we got a big comment right here.
There we go.
Let me see what they say right here. Boom. Strangers have become better friends than family, and my children see and know more people who are here for us that we are not related to, as opposed to those who we are related to. Okay, so this is talking about help.
Yeah.
From what I hear.
Yeah. There we go. It's not
go ahead. You want to say something?
No, it's not necessarily like the help, I guess, to speak of. It's more about I guess, trying to further yourself in your career, trying to be successful, trying to reach the goals that you want to achieve for yourself. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And sometimes it is strangers that come along and be able to help you further yourself. And I guess a lot of issues that we deal in the Black community is that we do sometimes also always like to point the blame and blame someone else for your failures, the reasons why I'm not getting up doing something, or the reasons why I can't complete something, and yeah, man, it's just we have to switch out of that, big time. We have to get the motivation of believing in something, and then once you're doing something, like you say, get established, people around you, there will be people that just like opportunities arise, doors open, they're there, and it's.
I don't know if I'm so far removed from that train of thought and those circles, but I don't think in 2000, what's this, 2023, I don't think that Black people are so much blaming, you know what I'm saying? I think I have to speak on this, because there was something systematic change. There is something being done systematically to Black people in particular.
Yeah.
Now, do others get caught up in that hurricane, in that tornado, in that disaster?
Right.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, they do. But it was designed for Blacks. So I don't want to say that people are just, blaming, but I want to touch back on the action that you put in there.
Yeah.
That they're blaming and not doing.
Yeah.
So I just want to make sure that has to be together.
Yeah. And
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And even more, and even go further in, it's like so the knowing the solution and not, like, I guess, taking action for it, I think that we all to the point where we know how to do it. We all know how to get it done, but then it's I guess you know what I mean, just not pushing forward with how you feel inside. You're supposed to just be able to wake up and just focus your time and your energy into something you believe in, and other people will just receive it.
Let's kind of talk about the guy that's blaming others and not doing something. Let me ask a question. How do you manage, this is personal for you, how do you manage your time and prioritize your tasks to ensure that you're making the most of your talents and resources?
Yeah. If you choose to do it, like the question straightforward, like just to answer it that way, you would have to organize blueprints, you know what I mean? Set small goals, achieve them, then bigger goals, achieve them. Easier said than done for myself, I guess, because my mind, is I'm sorry. I've told people, I've told people before how my mind is. I'm sorry, y'all. Hold on 1 second. I'm sorry. There we go. But I told how my mind is. It thinks a lot. It moves. I catch myself trying to finish people's sentences a lot, sometimes, or more than often I'm right, but I got to calm that down as well too, because it's rude. but I'm just thinking all the time, you know what I mean? And just fucking just moving. And for me, it's sometimes hard to sit and focus on one small goal. Like I feel like if I get a bunch of shit done at once, then it'd be better than just doing one small thing. I'm just doing shit like I guess just throwing shit in a bucket. That's how I'm doing things. Not now, not now at the moment, but beforehand, bro, it would be fucking just let me put this song out here. I'm gonna do this right here. I'll do this shit. Then like months later, be like, fucking, oh shit, I shouldn't even drop that. I don't even like the way that look. I already had that sound. You know what I mean? Now I'm to the point where I'm taking it seriously, putting my time, using my resources the right way, and trying to put my best foot forward. You know, do it. Yeah, I'm sorry, I was reading the comment.
Oh, no,
do it the right way. You know what I mean?
No, God, most definitely. Like, I think that's courageous. You have to know your flaw.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You have to know your flaw. So your strength is also your flaw. So you have a racing mind. You know what I'm saying? But then you have a critical mind in retrospect when you look at the things that you were doing when your mind was racing.
Yeah, man, I swear. God,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it'd be like, damn. So we almost call this you kind of got like what I call the staircase effect. Like you see yourself at the top of the staircase, like, oh man, I got these ideas. World peace, man. We do it. We got it. We got the house. You know what I'm saying, man? Me and my daughter, we out here. We barbecuing. You know what I'm saying? And the endorphins release in your head as if it is or was. You know what I'm saying? But you never even took the first step. You know what I'm saying? Like I suffered from that, bro. You know what I'm saying? You know, and then being being mind racing and being ambitious, that comes with a lot of failure.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it'd be failure piled on top of failure on top of failure. And then it'd be pissing us off because it happens in front of the ones that we love. You know what I'm saying? So now, yes, we still want them to support us, but at the exact same time, nigga, I understand why you don't. Like
right.
You see,
right. I really real shit. Real shit. I know why you don't.
like you done see me fail a lot. You know what I'm saying? But but this time, this product, this service, you know what I'm saying? It's different. And so I will have to distance myself from you. I will focus on the strangers.
Yeah.
Because they're not strangers, they're customers. And you have to be, I have another book coming out called Perfect Target, How to Get Your Ideal Customer. And in that book, I will be giving out different keys and strategies on how to create the perfect avatar. You have to know who is your target audience. So that's why I asked you earlier, I said, who you make music for?
Mm-hmm.
You said you making music for yourself.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Okay. Now I'm going to ask you a different question. What is your concept of self? What's your concept of self? What does that mean? Because you said you make music for yourself. What's your concept of self?
I guess when the answer was complex when I say for myself, it's like I make music that I like to hear and that makes me feel good. Like when I'm writing things, I'm writing to satisfy myself. Like I'm not trying to compete with nobody. I'm not trying to make it sound like, so it's like I love to hear myself, but I take in consideration what the world wants to hear so much that I feel like that's in my music so much that it's it's a win-win. Yeah, I'm not, I guess, making music for anyone in particular, but when you hear my music, I guarantee there's something that you gotta love about it. No lie. Just from knowing that I do everything myself. Been doing so for so long, and sometimes just don't. We all learn. We put things out there, but now it's hey yo, I feel like I can't go wrong.
You said because this right here,
right? This shit here, nigga.
I ain't talking about that last batch.
Man, there we go.
This right here.
Yeah. When I was sad and depressed and shit, and motherfuckers was like, Man, I don't know, bro. Your shit sound like, hey,
but it's a market for that.
Yeah,
like, it probably wasn't your niggas.
Check it, yeah, check
you
it
know
out.
What I'm saying?
Check it, no lie. When I was doing that rock music, right? Like, of course, I built off like the rap shit because I was doing the shows and all like the hip hop shows and the rap shows, and we do it locally and out of town and shit like that, whatever. But I started doing the rock shit, and I went to Mary's place on some fucking like open mic shit, and I would go down there consistently, probably 2-3 months straight. I missed probably like 1 or 2 Wednesdays out of those months, whatever. But when I did those songs, man, they were fucking cheer, and I would get offers to be in bands. People asking me, can they play the drums for the music and do other shit to help me out. I met Harlan Jefferson down there. I met fucking Rich, my homie Rich down there. The people that actually fucking, no lie, changed my life, altered my life at that time being, if it wasn't for me going down there and doing what I love to do and felt good about. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, bro, it just ended up being like, yeah, that's, I don't know, just part of the story is just like doing what you feel like you're supposed to be doing, believing what you're doing, you know. And yeah, man.
Yeah,
shout out Harlan Jefferson, shout out Greg like that. What's happening?
When you bathing in your passion, your purpose to dry you off. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I'm learning. Like, I've said that for a long time, but I ain't really know what it meant. For real, I say within the last 4 years. You know what I'm saying? Oh, once you get in your passion, your purpose start to come. You know what I'm saying? Because your passion, it cracks it. You know what I'm saying? It cracks the purpose. You know what I'm saying? What is something that I like to do? You know what I'm saying? That I'm passionate about. Oh, how is it meaningful to me? That's the purpose.
Right.
So even if you are making music for yourself, I was saying this to my brother earlier, even if someone is doing it for self, because I do everything I do for me first. You know what I'm saying? It's like when a preacher is preaching and he'd be like, I'm talking to me, I'm preaching to me first. You know what I'm saying? Because my concept of self is I'm trying to reach me that's inside of you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to reach the me inside of you every time.
Yeah.
So yes, my avatar may be someone who's like me, black male, been through divorce, you know what I'm saying, father, you know what I'm saying, college dropout, you know what I'm saying, struggling entrepreneur, you know what I'm saying. That can be your target audience. You know what I'm saying? You just gotta know that's who you selling to, and fuck the wild wave niggas. You know what I'm saying? Like, if that's not not your audience.
Yeah, exactly.
If the drill music guys aren't your audience, they're not your audience.
Yeah.
If your home, your family not your audience, they're not your audience.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? But they might rock a t-shirt.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you know, like real shit. Hey, you know what I mean? Just like something about, like a fucking Instagram post or some shit. You know what I mean? I'm telling you, bro. Do something. It goes a long way. We in a day and age now where, bro, I tell people all the time, you do not have to buy an album or buy a record or nothing like that. You just have to throw a like, a share, a comment. Fucking tell your homies about it, something like that, and that goes so much further than it helps too, though. And then if you have it set up like where you could buy merch and shit, even further. But though, hey, fucking, let's not. Hey, I don't know if you. I don't know. I just feel like deep down inside, if I had or knew somebody that, a nephew or something that took music or took whatever seriously, and they were putting in my face, so this is what I do, support it, I would support it. You know what I mean? Especially if it was something about it to you. You know what I mean? Motherfucker bring you a T-shirt that's fucking whole, you know what I mean, worth keeping and saying, yo, this my clothing line. I'm sorry, cuz.
But a lot of the times we have to. So we the extension cord, right? You know what I'm saying? We the. You know what I'm saying? We always talking about the plug. It's not the plug that got the power. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The outlet got the power. You know what I'm saying? The outlet got the power. So sometimes we have to plug into the right outlet. You know what I'm saying? So if you want to, like, for example, you say you want to expose yourself to someone younger, child that has a passion for music. You know what I'm saying? You find a community center. You know what I'm saying? You find a community center where little boys rapping and shit. You know what I'm saying? That's happening all over the place. You know what I'm saying? And then you plug in. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I want to host a writing session. It's gonna be free of charge. You know what I'm saying? Boom. You know what I'm saying? Now you go in here, you get proof of concept. Blah 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 blah. Boom. Now you can get written into a grant or something. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I've done all this, man. By using this type of journal right here, holding yourself accountable, having measurable tasks, you know what I'm saying, getting to where you need to be successful, you know what I'm saying, at your own pace. You know what I'm saying? It's not about what used to get mad because I'd be like, you know, society says I'm not a man because I don't have a job. You know what I'm saying? I didn't graduate. I didn't graduate college. You know what I'm saying? I depend on my wife for food, shelter, and clothing. That's what society says. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, that's what I was saying.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know what I'm
saying? Hey, man, real shit. This is how you.
That's how I was doing it. That's how I was feeling. I'm finna drop that link in the chat right now. Oh man, I gotta take care of this business.
Yeah, man, I can most definitely. Yeah, you're absolutely right though, bro. Being down, bro. I don't know. Let me ask you too, though, bro. How for a black, because a lot of people haven't been married and shit like that. But how was divorce for yourself when you went through it? If you don't mind me asking.
Oh man, divorce was. It was like, man, I felt that marriage.
Mm-hmm.
Marriage. I've seen successful marriages. I've seen success. I failed at marriage. I grew up on Disney. I wanted to be married. You know what I'm saying?
That's deep right there.
I failed at marriage.
That's deep.
You know what I'm saying? Like I was devastated.
Bro.
I was devastated and relieved at the same damn time.
Damn. There you go. Crazy, right? Because everything you stressed right there, absolutely the same. And then as soon as you said relieved, it's like I was relieved too, goddamn.
because okay, so let's keep it a buck. Anytime I believe, okay, I mean I say anytime. In my divorce, I knew it was over years before the divorce came. Years before the divorce came, I knew it was over. She knew it was over. Both openly expressed that, you know, we don't want to go through the hassle of getting to know somebody else. This, that, and the other.
Yeah.
We're going to do this.
Yeah. That's true.
We weren't right for each other. You know what I'm saying? Like I said in one of my songs, you know, it's just like, you know, just to say that we did it.
Yeah, man.
You know what I'm saying? We did it.
Yeah.
She was, ever since I was 19 years old.
That's wild. Man, yo.
People change, people grow. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes they grow apart.
Exactly. It might not be the same person, or they might not share the same values that you share, or vision that you share for the future. You know what I mean? Might not want the same things eventually, or get sick of certain things that they have, or sick of, I don't know. Me personally, I feel like she probably, you know, got sick of me. Even, you know, talking about this shit for so long, you know what I mean? About how something's gonna happen and it doesn't. But hey, I know at that time though I wasn't trying my best. I wasn't putting my best effort because it's either for me it was like a family thing or this thing. You know what I mean? And I was choosing family. You know, like let's go this route. And like you say, failed in marriage. Well, like,
oh man, ain't nothing demoralizing than your woman entrusting you to make a manly decision, and the decision that you made ended up being the wrong decision.
Right, man.
God damn.
Hey, yeah. Oh, I made a lot of
God damn.
I made a lot of them too.
That shit hurt.
Oh man.
But it's okay. So that's one time, right?
Right.
And then it happens again. When your partner starts to see, I'm talking about either side. When your partner starts to see you fail a lot, it does start to shape how they see and view you.
As a,
you know what I'm saying? Like, because you're not just fucking up.
Right.
You making us fuck up.
Yeah, you're real shit.
You know what I'm saying? Because I'm here with you. You know, and I know in my marriage, my ex-wife seen me fuck up a lot.
I'm telling you, right?
You know, whole bunch.
Making motherfuckers start looking at you completely different.
So I be understanding.
Real shit.
You know, in the beginning, I can't believe you want to leave me.
I'm walking through the crib, and she looking at you like,
yeah.
Like doing shit, nigga. You ain't got nowhere to be, nigga.
Right. was tired to even be around me. Will pick up extra hours at work so she ain't gotta come to the crib. Because here I am, sad, depressed.
Know it.
You know what I'm saying? Not really wanting to. I'm doing all the feminine things that I seen my grandmother do in the house.
Man, bro.
She doing everything masculine that I seen my grandfather do. I'm fucked up in the head at this point. I'm watching period draws in the sink. I'm having a fucking nervous breakdown because I'm like, this is not where I thought my life was gonna be.
Right, bro.
I need to hurry up. I gotta go pick up the kids and get dinner on.
Man, bro.
You know what I'm saying? Like, this was hard for me.
Man, I understand.
That, and you know,
I understand.
They say I was toxic. Okay, whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Man, no.
That's how I was raised.
Man, bro. I was like one of them niggas like fucking going through so much pain. I'm like, motherfuckers, you don't see I'm hurting, nigga. You don't understand my hurt. You don't feel like why I am this way, like why I'm so fucking like so eager or so. It's gotta happen now. We gotta do this now. We gotta make it now. You know what I mean? Because I gotta show her ass. I gotta show her motherfucking ass. She was wrong.
But I'm not gonna lie. No, that drove me because let me tell y'all about, you know how they say, you shouldn't seek revenge. Revenge is thus said the Lord. Revenge is mine or whatever. I may not fully get that revenge, but I do use that fuel.
Man, I'm telling
you know what I'm saying?
Just
my fuel used to be like, I'm gonna be successful to spite her.
Yeah. And no,
but I was still fucking up.
Man, real no lie. And it's some serious shit too, real shit. Now I've never really thought about this either until now. Like, think about it though, when it involves kids in a relationship, especially marriage, you know what I mean? When you have the kids now involved and they have to spend separate time with the dad or the mom, you know what I mean? Who wouldn't want to be both sides? Who wouldn't want to be the better parent, to have the things that the child feel, I want to be there full time. I want to be around. You know what I'm saying? Of course, they can love you from that. That's unconditional. But when it comes to what a child wants, the child don't need much. But a child wants a game, or a child wants a certain a child wants to be able to provide these things without nothing thought about. Who wouldn't want to be that parent? You know what I'm saying? Just to be very successful. You know what I'm saying? And did you want this? You want this? But they deserve it, of course. Not always just gonna be fucking spoiling kids. Depends on how you want to raise it. Do whatever. But for me personally,
I would love to be able to go to my Amazon, click on whatever I want, not look at price,
real shit,
and not worry about if I'm gonna have it when it clear.
Real shit.
You know what I'm saying? I think that's everyone's dream, to have things that have an abundant life.
Man, real talk. Real shit.
To have an abundant life.
Real shit.
I think that's what everybody wants. You know what I'm saying? But do you have, the quote Vince McMahon, do you have the testicular fortitude to get out here and get it?
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That it be that part.
Yeah. Yeah. And more so, I spoke about it so much about just getting out. I gotta get out here.
Yeah.
And time is now more than ever. I feel more prepared than ever to just be out here now, where whatever's needed, or I need to show up somewhere, or whatever's needed of me when it comes to music, I'm willing to give. I'm able to give. I'm able to show up, ready to go, man. You know what I mean? And yeah, so fucking yeah, man. Now more than ever. But also, bro, sticking back to the concept, it's like I'm learning that I have to make myself uncomfortable sometimes being around strangers in order to get that, you know what I mean, where I'm trying to get to in life, man. And it's kind of more so now more than ever than it was before. Yeah. I
was just a guest on the Mentally Unchained podcast with a licensed therapist, Kevin Thomas. Shout out to them. And my man's asked me a real question. And it was a question that I never thought anybody was going to ask me, but I was prepared though. The boy's always ready.
Yeah.
He said, how did hyphen X happen? Like, why is there hyphen X? Hyphen X is Dinez, but hyphen X had to come so that Dinez could be protected. You know what I'm saying? Hyphen X took on all of the things that Dinez shied away from. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But hyphen X is just Dinez pre-drama.
Right.
Pre-trauma.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. Pre-trauma.
You know what I'm saying? Pre-trauma.
Yeah.
But was made a moniker post-trauma to get through the trauma.
Real talk.
You know what I'm saying?
Real shit.
So, who is Syn Evanz? He like my man is like, these ain't none of the questions that you put on that paper and you sent to me.
No, you got to take it. Man, Syn Evanz, man, is I feel like young at heart, still kid to this day, no matter how old I am. But I know what I have to do to be, I guess, looked at as a Renaissance man. The motherfucker got it together. Know what he doing. You know what I mean? Trying to get something done. I'm a person that's don't judge anyone. My mother, rest her soul. She a couple days back, a few years ago, she passed. Rest her soul, Regina Henry. Love you, mama. And taking on what she's taught, the never close your door or never not open your door for someone. Always leave the door open, no matter who it is. If you love them, if you say there's a reason, you know what I mean? Friend, family, never turn your back on them. You never know when you need somebody. You know what I'm saying? And I took on that, and people around me. If you're a friend, family, you can vouch for it. I know this. That's how I am. And but when it comes to music, I am a very motherfucker. Like, yeah, I don't know if the word cocky, so I don't like using that because I ain't cocky, bro. But I'm just very well of myself. You know what I mean? Full of myself when it comes to the music shit. I've been doing this shit for a long time, but now the things I've studied and how I work at that shit when it comes to the music aspect, yeah, it's the business side now that needs to be touched on more than anything else. But the musically shit is like hey man, I feel like I can go get some of the greatest, you know what I mean? And yo, come out victorious, my man.
I say get out here and get busy, bro.
Yeah, bro.
You know what I'm saying? Let the world know who you are. And the word, this is gonna be funny. I'm gonna quote a mighty philosopher. Sometimes you just gotta come through like a wrecking ball.
Yeah.
Miley Cyrus.
Yeah, here we go. real shit, man.
Miley Cyrus, drop your tags, man. Let them know where you at, what you do.
Really, real shit. Man, that's where I go when I make music. I'll be like, I'm not competing with no one. I love the music. I'm a huge fan of Dre. Huge fan of I'm sorry what names going to. First of all, I'm bad with names. That's you know what I mean.
You like music, y'all?
No lie, yeah, real shit. I seen my homie the other day. And I was calling him a completely other name. He's like, nigga, my name Marcus. Nigga, what the So yeah, bro. But yeah, I listen to local music. And I love it too. You know, I'm a supporter of it. I feel like I got something different to offer. You know what I mean? And I feel like you would be a fan if you listen and take the time to listen. You know. Or shit.
Bang pow.
Yeah, man. Hell yeah.
What was that? Trisha?
Yes, sir.
Trisha, let me know if you can see that link in the comments. You asked how you get a journal. I dropped the link. Let me know. It's under my name, Dinez. If not, I'll make sure you get that link so that you can go ahead and start manifesting your desires by setting goals. 6-week journal. Okay. Real talk. Got some great prompts in there for you. You know what I'm saying? It's about to help you measure your success and your goals for what you want to do with your life. All right, you don't see it? Okay, I'll get it in there. I'll get it in there for you, okay? Or I'll get it over to you some kind of way. Trust me, I will. All right. Guys, this is the Great Conversation Podcast, man. Guys, once again, I can't say it enough. I got another book coming out called Yo Black People. Be a part of the first 100 to go ahead and get this manifestation journal here. And you guys will be entered into a raffle so that you can actually get my book, Yo Black People. That's by your boy, Dinez-X Cochran here. Guys, don't be afraid to actually put that name in actual Amazon as well. Dinez-X Cochran. You can get my other books. I got a bunch of them. Go ahead. You can get a quick glimpse into this mind over here.
Make sure you do.
You know what I'm saying?
Make sure you do.
Real talk. As we all would like to say, you know, at the churches, you know, all minds are clear. She said, "Thank you. I'm excited." Yeah, real talk. Sure. All right, bet them up. I'm gonna get that out to you. Hey, I am -X, guys. This is the Great Conversation Podcast. If you want to be on the podcast, man, reach out. We also have a Facebook show called Sidebar Conversation. What else I got coming up? I got the gala coming up. I got so much. Hey man,
Yeah.
all praises are due. You know what I'm saying? And
Real
all
shit.
good things come to those who do the work.
Real shit.
Okay.
There we go.
You can't just be. You got to pray and move. You know what I'm saying? You know, stick and move. You can't just stand there and take the punches of life. You know what I'm saying? Eventually, you got to punch back. You know what I'm saying? Your ammunition. Let your desires be your ammunition for your abundance. You know what I'm saying? Get out here and let's get it. I am the I am -X Great Conversation Podcast. And you know what we like to say here? You don't always have to agree to have a great conversation.
Yes, sir.
Peace.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.